Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn July 3, 2022. The moon spends the day in your intimacy sector, encouraging a desire to go within. Today's Mars-Pluto square can produce some tension, and you could be a little on edge. Mars is currently transiting your solar 4th house, stirring up buried matter on an emotional level or energizing your home and personal life. In a challenging aspect with Pluto, Mars can serve to highlight the ways these things conflict with your plans and needs for independence. You may need to loosen your grip on a matter that keeps you on high alert or under too much stress for your own good so that you can breathe. Something might feel exaggerated, and if so, it's good to recognize the need to relax and detox. Your strong sense of pride and privacy may trip you up sometimes, as you tend to shoulder many responsibilities without sharing the load. Be careful not to alienate others, because even if it doesn't seem the case right now, you'll need them later. Even you, the most solid and dependable person in the zodiac, occasionally have your off days. Today's planetary configuration indicates that you have the chance to change something that has needed some attention. If this concerns your partner, you have to be careful how you tread. The floor is slippery, and you don't want any accidents. How you say what you have to say is vital. Do you like the professional you are becoming? As a career-focused zodiac sign, you are focused on creating an exceptional professional legacy and reputation. But doing so will encourage introspection as Mars in Aries squares Pluto retrograde in your sign. You should consider how your ambition, action, and anger play a part in your professionalism. Going about each aspect can influence how others perceive you. So, it might be time to be more direct with your course of action while alleviating any frustrations that could hinder your demeanor in a professional setting. It may be time to think about a career move. You are incredibly creative, much more than you give yourself credit for. That needs to change. What is the point in doing a job if it is only for the pay? You have a lot to contribute to this world, and in fact have an obligation to do so. Today, start to brainstorm ways you can put your talents to better use. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. You've got plenty of time before you have to do anything, so look carefully at all the details relating to your latest scheme. You'll be glad you did. If you feel your romantic life needs reevaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Reserve some time today that is explicitly your own. Unexpected events are likely to pop up and cause a stir in your emotions. Giving yourself personal space to digest and deal with them will keep you from suppressing your reaction to them. Make sure you have your internal maelstrom of thoughts settled before you get yourself tangled in the affairs of others. Social activities are not apt to be on the top of your list today. There's a vibration in the air, and this can see you far more serious than usual. If there are things on your mind that need to be taken care of, chances are good that you won't be able to ignore them. Go with the flow and do what you need to. Talk to the people involved and get any information that you require. Concentrating will not be a problem for you at all. In his last weekend in your home and family sector, Mars will be fighting to make things close to home a priority while giving you the drive to make things happen and get things done. This makes this the perfect weekend to get stuck into projects around the home or to take a proactive approach to putting family first. While Mars is good at getting things started, he is not good at the follow-through, and especially as he will leave in 2 days. Fortunately, there are planets staying on that can help with that. A new moon in your relationship sector earlier in the week might be behind you, but this was just the start of a new chapter. The Sun still has the solar spotlight on your relationships, while Mercury, the planet of communication, is just 2 days away from the start of his mission to get the communication lines open. With Venus, the planet of love, still 15 days away, the best is still to come. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a wonderful time to heal the subconscious and heart. We all have trauma and wounds that we've pushed to the bottom of our consciousness, but now the emotions around the pain are coming into focus. Chiron is a smaller celestial body originally classified as a centaur because of its location and an asteroid because of its mass. Wounded healer Chiron, currently in Aries, aspects Venus in Leo this afternoon. During this time, you'll be able to take a deep look at your recent hurts and see how you can change them. Issues with confidence and self-esteem could come into focus. Mercury in Gemini also shares a minor aspect with Chiron today. This planetary connection gives us the chance to look within and fix recently repressed issues or feelings we've had to suppress and not deal with. Discussing your feelings with others can be healing and invigorating. This energy is more appropriate than ever because we've all been holding in tears, emotions, and uncertainties that need to be released. The upcoming new moon in Leo will bring our emotions out into the open. Is danger lurking around the corner as a hot new month begins? If today's shadowy Mars-Pluto square has anything to say about it, that's a big, fat cosmic yes. With intense Mars traveling alongside reckless Aries, one of the signs it rules, it gains, what not to do, steam as it bulldozes its way through the universe. As intense Mars squares off with mysterious, death-obsessed Pluto in serious Earth sign Capricorn, it's no surprise that there's a lot of tension in the air. It's hard to tell what anyone around you might do next, and you aren't even all that sure about your own intentions or motivations and why they lead you to act in a certain completely uncharacteristic way. Power struggles prevail at work and at home, and your frustrations could even result in actual physical altercations today. Even the calmest of signs can be driven over the edge as you find yourself in places you never dreamed you'd be when you woke up this morning. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon's sextile to Mars offers us playful energy. We want to demonstrate our intelligence under the Leo moon, while Mars in Leo stimulates a competitive streak that is optimal for lighthearted games and trivia. The sextile aspect softens our need to win and prevents us from becoming sore losers. We would rather share others' company and have fun, instead of beat the competition and wind up by our lonesome. Additionally, this aspect isn't half bad for forming romantic connections, and even though it perfects before the start of the day, we will feel buoyed by courageous and aspirational feelings into the morning. Afternoon, Venus in Leo creates a trine to Chiron in Aries, helping to heal our hearts. We see past romantic disappointments for lessons learned, and commit to being mindful of our attractions to similar personality types who leave us feeling insecure in love. After a hard fall in romance, we tend to wall ourselves off to prevent further pain. There is a time and a place for seclusion, sheltering, and coming back to oneself, as there is a time and place for embracing vulnerability and allowing others to have access to us. This influence offers us the gift of surrender. Acknowledge that you have moved through a dark night of the soul, and because of this, you are again prepared to seek soul-stimulating relationships.